Belhaven head women's basketball coach Rusty Cram. Coach, your first year here, you inherited a pretty good program that's been very successful over the last couple of years. What are your thoughts coming into this season?
Kirk, the first thing is, for me as a head coach with the level that I've been at, it's hard for me to compare, to know, to expect. I don't know what my expectations are as a coach, to be honest with you, other than what we expect from our girls, and that's to work hard and be prepared. That's my job, is to have them ready to play in every ball game and contend. But not being at this level before, I don't know what I have to compare them to. So all I'm able to do right now, Coach Calder and myself, is just get them out there, teach the fundamentals, work hard, bring a team together, and put the best that we can on that floor out there, and that's what we're preparing for.
Your girls so far have had a few practices with them. How are they picking up on the new system? How are they doing in practice, picking up on things that you've brought in?
Well, I think they're excited about some of the things. You know, a lot of the things are going to overlap, certainly doing some of the same things, and that's done with a purpose in mind, because when you've got as many upperclassmen returning as we do, I didn't want to come in and yank the carpet out and redo everything. You know, that would just be dumb on my part. So we have tried to compromise some things and still do a lot of the same things, maybe tweak it here and there, whether it be offenses or defenses, and kind of bring in my flavor a little bit at the same time. But these kids have experienced a lot of success, no question, the last 2 years, and we're going to try to feed off of that some. But let's be honest, they've lost a lot of talent in the last 2 years also that are gone, that were a part of building that. And so we've got a lot of young kids right now that we've got to glean that success that they had, the ones that are remaining from that, while some new people to the team are breaking in at the same time. So just bringing a team together at that point, I think they're excited about some of the things, and I think you know as well as I do, anytime you would rather teach somebody that doesn't know anything, they learn quicker than if they happen to break old habits, and where we're trying to tweak a few things here and there. It's just hard getting past that point, but so far I'm very pleased. I mean, the young ladies are working extremely hard, like their effort, like their heart, and that's just where we got to continue pushing and do our job.
A couple of the players that are back this year, have you kind of identified which one or maybe two you see as being leaders for the new players that are coming in?
I think probably the names that jump out is Cara. She's a senior this year from St. Louis. The young lady works as hard as any kid I've ever coached. Love her heart. She is a leader in every sense of the word, on and off the court. I think she's a 4.0 student. Very, very coachable young lady. Is doing the things that we ask her. I look for her minutes to increase from what she's been playing in the past, just because of her leadership and what she brings to this team. Love effort, just absolutely love effort. She sells out every day. Sarah Carr is a returner that certainly has been a major reason they've won the last 2 years, an excellent shooter. I think she led the conference in three-point shooting last year. And Sarah is a gym rat, she just wants to get better every day, and she will have it a little tougher this year because she's lost a couple of key people that they really opponents keyed, and gave Sarah some extra free looks that now they're going to be able to key her. And I think Ashley Wakefield is just an all-conference player waiting to happen. She is learning to play more consistently every day, and kind of working with her a little bit, but I love the way that she plays. Those 2, 3 jump out immediately, and I think there's some others that are just waiting to happen that just need some time and some experience.
Be a lot of new faces this year, early in practice. Who are some of those players that you really expect to maybe step up and play big minutes for you?
Well, I think right off the bat, Erica, I think, is certainly going to be a very formidable opponent. It's when to people that we play, she's going to make people defend her. You know, they're going to have to do some scout reports around her. But Erica LaFleur, I look for great things from her. Probably the biggest names that jump out that people don't know already is Kenya Wright. She will, as of right now, would be starting at the point guard for us, a transfer that it's going to be we feel like a very good player, exceptionally quick. And she's got to learn how to run a ball club right now, and she's used to doing it on her own. And so she's developing well there. And probably the other big name is Tashayla Steed, sophomore that's come in that has transferred in and just fought through some injuries all last year, and is getting better and better every day. But she is going to be a super player at this level. Those names probably jump out quicker than anybody.
As you look ahead of the season, obviously the goal would be to win the conference championship, get back to the national tournament. What are the things that have to happen for you to be able to accomplish those goals?
Well, everybody's got to play over and above their head. And by that I mean, because of the last 2 years, that's what I try to explain to the team, these girls are going to walk around with a target on their back. they're somebody now. The name Belhaven Women's Basketball, because of the last 2 years and what this program has accomplished, people are going to want to beat them. They're going to have their best game, and Bear Bryant said it best years ago, it's hard to get to the top, but it's harder to stay there when you get there. And as far as conference goes, that's where this team is at. They've been top of the conference the last 2 years, and now people are going to be shooting for them. And they're going to walk around with that target on their back. The problem is they don't have the same people back that help get them to that point. And so these kids are going to have to pay the price for that. They're going to have to be ready every time they go on the court for these other teams to have their best game against them. That's got to be addressed first and accepted, and this team understand that. So they're going to have to play their best game just about every time they walk on the court, especially within the conference. That's going to take a while to get to that point because leaders have to emerge. There's been a lot of points, probably 45 or 50 points are gone from last year's team. That's got to be replaced, that's the nature of this business. You know, new names, new careers, every year are developed when people have to leave. It gives somebody else a chance to step up and take over those roles. So I think depth is going to be huge. So not only do you have to come through starters, you've got to take those players that were role players that came off the bench last year. Some of them now have to become go-to people as starters. They got to learn that role. And then you've got some people that didn't play at all or transferred in that are going to have to become role players, and everybody accept those roles and continue to get better and build depth. And just accept the philosophy of the program, and everybody buy into it and play together as a team. It's all about team concept with us, and they're buying into that every day.